things start from. They are not well taken care of. You will see it all over there, from their uniform, the way they talk. You just sit there. They are not well taken care of. So someone that is not well taken care of, what do you want? How do you expect that person to act right? Then
So when you mean,
finance
welfare is
using
of different capacity. When you're talking of the welfare, you mentioned the salary is one and what?
salary, then pension,
Pension, yeah.
then the uniform. Yeah, seriously, look how you are looking. You're looking good. The other man is looking good. I know you guys are in the office, but when
No,
you
don't say
leave
that. We're
the
not in
office,
the office at all time. If you check my page, you see me going to the bush because I want to see what is happening there. All the deployment, I have to check and get. You see, you are somebody asked me one information now. I just said it's not everything I know. If I don't go check, I will not know. So I'm not always in the office.
all
I'm
right,
not
but
always in the
please,
office.
police should do something about that. It's
Well,
very, very.
let's go. Let me answer you one by one. I've thought about this. They are saying welfare, 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 welfare. Okay, pension is a national thing. Is something from. Is not. It's a federal government thing. Sometimes some people went to protest the IG's office. I was there and I said, you are protesting at the wrong place. Go to National Assembly. That is where all these things happen. IG does not pay my pension. It's the federal government that pays my pension. If you have problem, you go there. But there are some certain areas or with all those police officers about their pension. Also, there are some things. It's a very vital and delicate thing. I guess the pension officer, I said it before, I will call the pension officer to come here and tell us some things. So that we'll be aware of some certain things that made some officers will see that, will see this. And then I'll go back to other welfare, like our barracks accommodation. This present IG has been doing a lot to ensure that all those dirty barracks you are seeing, you no longer see it. He has done a lot of projects of barracks in all most of the states. I know of the Lagos state, I know of Abuja here, I know of Kano, I know of I think Bauchi and other places. We've been putting it out there. If you see the new police barrack, you would think, wow. Me too, when I saw it, I was like, if not that I have allocation, I would have applied and changed with this new place. So he's doing a lot of project for considering our living and our welfare package. Then the uniform, let me tell you something. I said this yesterday. Somebody also said something, was concerned about the dirty you see. It's a personal thing. Some of these people are so dirty. And they issue uniforms, most especially to the junior ranks. To the junior ranks, they issue them uniforms and kits. You see the first public relation officer, when they are releasing these uniforms to various states from first headquarters, where all the OC stores we give them lorry, the commissioner of police will dispatch lorries for them to go and pack these uniforms, and they share it. In my office here too, I receive the uniform and I share it. That is how you see my officers clean and I ensure. But it's a personal thing. Some people are just naturally dirty. I keep going around. Yesterday too, I saw one around Games Village that was dirty. And I stopped and I picked him up. I asked the DPO to change him with another person. When he saw me and he know he was dirtiness, you will see that he was very dirty, and I picked him up when I was going around. After I went to where they called me for distress, that there's a child that somebody was live streaming. After that, I went around again and I saw one and I picked them. The two of them are here. And I told them that I want to see, and they have clean uniforms. It's not like they don't have. It's not like they don't have. The other one say he doesn't have. I say I will get it. oh, let them call OC store. We have these things in the store. We issue to them. Every three months, we are going to collect kits. But they just want to be dirty. Some of them, they just want to be dirty. A clean person is always a clean person. It's not like if these things and these kits are not issues to us. So I want to change that narrative, like it's a personal thing. You have just natural dirty people. That is what you see on the road. And we are trying our best to ensure that we see them, hear them. So somebody is talking about salary. I think it's you, same, you talk about increment of salary. Bro, money no dey do person o. I'm happy if they increase my salary today, I go collect and I will be happy. But this salary thing, how you get your salary, manage yourself like that. These all fingers are not equal. So you cannot want to live a big life when you are earning this. These are what is causing most of the extortion. It is based on self-discipline. You know what you are earning, you know what you sign for. When you go to sign for a job, they will tell you this is how much you are being paid, this is how much. The salary they pay me as an SP is the same salary they pay even if you are a DP or anybody as an SP, you know they change. It's the same. And I will live my life, cut my coat according to my size so that I can enjoy what I am earning. You find out that there are people that will be earning, you are maybe, for instance, you are earning 70K, waiting for your promotion. When they promote you, you earn more than that again, your salary increases, and then you are there marrying 3 wives, having different children. What will it result to? You result to misconduct, because you want to you beat more than you can chew. So me, that is my suggestion about it. But that is a federal government thing anyway. I just want you to know that some of these things we are causing it ourselves.
Yes. My question, most of them are about police. Then, because I have like 2 main questions. So there's other thing because what I'm saying is based on my observation when I get to Nigeria. So that's why many people are scared to come back.
You say Nigeria?
Yes, for real. So many people are scared. Sometimes when you invest, instead of I don't need problem, just let those things go. Sometimes they use police to bully you in Nigeria. Sometimes they bully your family member or whatever.
Police will bully you. They will maybe they are using some of these police to oppress you, right? That is what you mean?
Yeah, to oppress people. And now you see foreigners using Nigerian police force, maybe it's the Mopo, the police, and what have you. They use them. Sometimes a policeman holding an umbrella for a foreigner, a politician or a local government chairman opening doors for an individual. Sometimes when I see these things, I'll be very, very angry and sad. A policeman opening doors for people. Sometimes opening doors in the bank for people to get into bank. Maybe the person they are assigned to. Sometimes foreigners shouting for our policeman, discipline our policemen. So you just park on the road, you be looking at, is this right for you to go and challenge those kind of people? Or what are the police people doing about this same stuff? Foreigners, Chinese. Not even.
There's one video that fly around one time, and those police officers were identified and punished at work. And I understand what you are mean. Those police officers are following VIPs and all that, attached to these people. They are misbehaving, and the Inspector General of Police has warned them and asked them that if you are attached to anybody, your duty is not to hold bags, all those things you complain. And I don't really think they are doing it now, because if we see them, we are arresting them, they are removing you from that person, and you will come and face disciplinary action, because those actions are embarrassing. They are causing embarrassment to the Nigerian police force. So the Inspector General of Police are giving directives to that. That is the Special Protection Unit. They are the ones that are mostly attached to these people that you are talking. So we are
Is-
also picking on them when we see them.
Okay. Now, is there any law? This is my major concern. Is there any law by for paternity fraud in Nigeria when the woman um, when the woman pin a pregnancy or a child to a man, and at the end of the day, is not that the man is not the father or the father of that child? Is there any law
Me,
for
I no
that?
understand what you dey talk. So call the crime well so that I can
Paternity
ask the
fraud. Paternity fraud.
legal people to tell me what you are going to, you are leading. This your question is paternity fraud. I don't know any
Yes.
law wey call paternity fraud. I don't know any law like that. I will have to ask the legal section to
DNA, that's
tell me that.
DNA,
I no
DNA,
read
DNA
law.
fraud.
I lead mass communication. That is why I'm in my field. So I will have to also consult the our legal department to tell me paternity what again you call it?
Fraud. Fraud.
Paternity fraud. I will call them, or maybe you are talking about adultery. Adultery is an offense.
No, not
Only
at all.
that is it penal code that operate in the north called paternity, but paternity fraud I don't know. Let me ask. So when I ask, I will still come back and say maybe the video will circulate, you will get it if you are not on the live. But
Okay.
paternity fraud I don't know about that. Adultery is an offense in the penal code, which I think the northerners, it doesn't occur in the what is it, criminal code, that we have in the East. But adultery is what I know. I don't know of paternity fraud, which I would ask. I don't know if there is a law.
Okay. That is
Somebody
the
say
the
paternity
last
fraud not an offense on Nigeria. So I don't know what is paternity fraud. I will find out.
paternity fraud is when the woman
I
pin
don't
a
think we
child.
want lectures here. There's a
Okay, okay,
queue.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So let
okay,
others
sorry,
have
sorry,
the
sorry. The last
platform.
question, please. The last
Oh,
question.
sorry, it's by mistake. I will pick you up again. Omoshola, I didn't know he has another question. So let's be brief so that other people can speak as well.
Okay,
I
good
have
evening.
some people on the line as well.
Good evening.
Omashola,
I'll be very, very brief because of the other people we have on the live.
yeah.
So I've noticed some things about the police force. It's just some few observations. I want to know the orientation on police profiling
Oh,
because
then.
it's becoming yes, police profiling is becoming a pandemic because whenever I travel or I'm on the road, when I
You
see
are the flow grammar here.
okay, when
Pandemic again.
anytime
Hey, nothing where
any
police no go near. Oh,
because anytime I dey road I dey see police dey do their duty, they it's like they are only doing the work because of what they want to benefit from it, because I feel like the normal duty of the police is to protect life and property, right? So when I see them on the road trying to extort people, it's very, very strange to me, and try to profile people according to the way they dress, especially boys, young boys, and try to extort money from them due to one or two things. Now, I want to know: is police is their work part of financial crimes? Is police EFCC? And another thing
na
is
so you
that's
go go
question one.
as if EFCC go catch you now, you go ask whether EFCC na police.
No, I want to know the
Nigerians,
difference. I want to know the difference.
Nigerians,
The ones on the
hey!
roadside, the mobile police force, are they do they work with EFCC or are they EFCC? I want to really know. No, that's question one. Question two, I want to know their orientation regarding drug use. That's for the police. Like, for
You are
example, when
drug
a
use.
yes, if
Hey, all
police
dis allegation na against only police,
no
because
no
dis
if
one no be
police
say you wan know
if police
orientation
are allowed if police are
again.
allowed to
You
if
are
police are
alleging
allowed
that
yes,
police
for
are using
example,
drugs. Is that what you are saying?
yes, for example, if
So
police are allowed to, you know, arrest people with drugs, for example? That's the
Of
police.
course, of course, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Most
Like, for
of
example,
these kidnappers where you dey see, what of these people committing crime here and there, they are not committing crime under normal this thing. They are always under the influence of drugs. That is why some of them are brutal. Some kidnappers are very brutal because they have taken some substance
okay, good,
that
good.
makes them to behave that way. So any form of drug abuse is an offense, and police have every right,
Okay,
because
good.
we are protecting your life,
Okay,
we are
good. Which
also
brings me to this
protecting
question,
other
ma.
property. No, you've asked a question, I've not finished
Okay, okay,
answering. If
okay,
I
okay.
you asked two questions. You talk about pandemic orientation of police officers. Maybe you are talking about their misconduct and unprofessional
Yes,
acts on the road,
yes.
and that which is what makes the Inspector General of Police create a CRU where you can complain about any of the misconducts, and those CRU number we have for FCT Police Command. I give the FCT Police Command for everybody who is on my life. Maybe if you call the FCT Police Command, and if it is the problem is not within the FC, we know how to link you to the right officer. So the CRU is controlled by the by the PROs of all states. So the FCT Command CRU is controlled by me, and I gave the number earlier, and I will advise you take this number so that when you come across any of our police misbehaving, acting in a way they are not supposed to, you can call me immediately through that number. So can I give you the number?
Okay, I'll check for it for the Lagos. I think I will need the
No,
Lagos
you
PRO.
want for the Lagos. So in another way, the PRO of Lagos is in charge of that CRU. And if you check my post, if I drop you now, check my post, you see the numbers of all the PROs.
Okay, no
That
problem.
that number, the first public relation officer put out that number to monitor us too. When you call us or text us, we don't respond, he's going to deal with us severely. So if you send, because some people will say PRO Lagos is not answering, and tomorrow he will be on my live by 6 p.m, but I'm starting the live by 5, so but he's joining by 6 p.m, so you can as well come up and talk to him about your concerns.
Okay. So another issue is I've also observed now. If you check the comments, people are also talking about it. Now it's like the police are doing selective, I don't know, selective work, because now anytime I open my social media, anytime I open my Instagram, maybe TikTok, I can see, I don't want to mention it, but I can see some influencers and celebrities using drugs, and they are still being um, guided by the police.
So
Maybe it's
can you
private
just
security, I don't know.
share it with the PROs so that we see when they are using drugs? Some you can video
even
them or
even in
share
their
the
music videos too, even in their
no,
music
share
video, you
it,
see all
send
of
it to
them.
me, because that is an allegation. It's only you that see it. To me, I never see it.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So when
When I
you
mean
share it
using
with
drugs,
us,
okay,
we will use the video to do this thing.
okay, no
Or
problem.
you can write to us, complain to us that this particular person is we just need a complaint, and we do
Because
that. We do
okay,
that.
because now
So,
about the topic of the day, the cyber bullying. Yes,
yeah,
cyber bullying. Now,
cyberbullying.
I think there needs to be an awareness about this thing, because every day when I come on news, I see blogs and everything, put petition here, petition there. Somebody is cyber stalking somebody. So I think some people don't actually know the meaning and the difference between constructive criticism and cyberbullying. They are mixing it up. Somebody can have a page and talk about something negative or positive, can be an opinion, but they may not even mention the names. But the next day, I might see that okay, the police has picked the person up tomorrow
That
for
is because that person you are talking about, whether you mention name, if I get problem with you and you come online and you are saying things like you are bullying me or calling me cyber bullying me or any other thing, there must be a petition for a police to go and pick somebody. So now that we have the cybercrime center, like I said earlier, this cyberbullying is an offense if you don't know, because a lot of people sent me a lot of videos alleging that I see it also. But if you don't report these things, you don't want to take up the case, you don't want to file a report against that person, you don't want to go on with anything, you just want to ignore it. So we can also ignore. But when you file a report or you write a petition, our cyber crime center will handle it. And then we have some mini cyber crime center in all the states as well. So if you are in another state, you don't have to come to Abuja, write it to the office of the commissioner of police. Those cyber crime sections we handle it. So cyberbullying is what the topic we're talking about today, like you said. And we put out we let other people know that cyberbullying, cyber crime is an offense. You are going, cyber crime is an offense, and we put out the fine and prosecution of this cyber crime something. So please, people should be aware, and let's mind what we say. You can disagree respectfully without causing emotional harm to anybody. Everybody has his own opinion. You can do that without bullying anybody, trolling, or drag. Let's call it dragging. That is what you people call it. You can do that without that, because sometimes it can lead to depression. It can also lead to some situation that can lead to one committing suicide. So let's not let's think about other people's mental breakdown or mental.
Lastly, before I go down, is I want to ask you, is SARS still in operation?
No, we don't have
SARS.
anything SARS anymore.
Okay, because okay, and let me chip in one more thing. If I have an encounter with the police, maybe probably stop and search on the road, am I, as a citizen, as an individual, allowed to record?
Yeah, you are allowed to record. Even the first PRO said there is no problem in recording a policeman, and we are lecturing our men because I don't know why they feel offended when you are trying to record them.
Thank you
But you
very
can
much.
also be polite to them, because sometimes these people provoke them and then carry camera. Be polite to them. There is a way you can record without, like, just like I'm talking about, you can disagree without causing somebody. So you can also, because you know you are recording that person, you can record. You can record without provoking them. Even if you provoke them, as police officers, they are supposed to act professionally. Some people come here and curse me as well without doing anything. Maybe they have some bad experience with police, which is we are here telling them how to get these people for us, and we are not tolerating any misconduct. But you see them still cursing me, calling me names, and I've never offended that person. I'm just doing my job representing the police, or somebody has to speak for the police from the police, and that is my job. I'm doing that, and you see them cursing me. So
Okay, ma.
you can
Okay,
actually
I'm good.
record them.
Okay, ma. Thank you very much. So, sorry, we'll take the last one before I go down. Now, so
This
in the
is the
case
third
where
last. This is the third last one. So I guess
it's
I
a
will have
question, it's a
to.
question, man. It's a question, and it's
But you
very
have to be
important.
quick because others
Yes,
are waiting.
yes,
You
yes,
can't
yes,
sit here. They are
yes.
using data
So,
and using
in
data
a
as well.
situation where I now have an encounter with the police, and maybe there's a misconduct, and maybe I have been harassed by the police or maltreated. So, what should be the next step I should take?
Call the CRU. Call the CRU. Give us that information. No matter how long, we will get them. Except if the person is retired, we also always fish them out. So the CRU.
How do I get my proof and evidence if maybe my phone has been taken from me, or maybe I was
Investigation
victim
can as
of
well
stuff
prove
like
it.
that?
You don't have to have it.
Okay,
Investigation can also prove it.
okay,
Some
okay,
people does not record. Something happened, we call them. We identify the policemen. If you know the place and you describe them, we know our officers. We can get them, and the investigation will prove whether you
okay.
are saying the truth or not.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the
You are
good one. God bless
welcome.
you.
Me, this name, Ballon d'Or of Musa. I don't know whether you are you are Messi, not Ronaldo. I dropped you by mistake. I was trying to pick you. I'm so sorry. So come up again and Kainde, go ahead. I mistakenly dropped him. I was
Good
trying to
evening,
pick him
sis.
up. Good
Good
evening.
evening. Me, I'm not. What I want to talk about is about the cyberbullying. And
Yeah.
when we are talking about cyberbullying, nobody have right to come and mention one person's name and said, oh, they have to. No, you know a lot of people that causing themselves on social media. It's not about one person. And if you are coming here and that mentioning one person that, oh, they need a scapegoat, there is a lot of scapegoat on social media. They need to, I think, maybe government or police, I don't know, they need to have a good regulation on social media. Now, I like the way you talk. You said somebody was here cursing you without doing anything to the person. If you are not a police officer, you are just ordinary people, you will be annoyed to come out and talk. That is exactly what is happening on social media.
Exactly.
Because
Whether you are annoyed, sorry, before you complete, don't forget the fact that you can do that without bullying somebody. You can
because
disagree. You
sister,
can
when they
comment
are
without
bullying you
conflict.
constantly, when they are bullying you every day constantly, and maybe you report and nothing do about it, you will be forced to come out and retaliate.
That is not true. If you report, we do something. You report,
I
we
don't
do
think
something.
if they are doing something, it's not supposed to continue on social media. It's
No, I don't know. Wait, let me be clear. Is it the bullying part on social media or the police harassment that you're talking about?
I'm not talking about police, I'm talking about individual.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
I'm not
I
talking
don't
about police.
relax. I thought we were talking about the
Yeah,
police.
no, I'm not talking about police, I'm talking about individual cyberbullying.
So you are just talking now to every members of the public
Yes,
who
I'm just
yeah,
talking
okay.
out of, if there is a regulation that when you
Tell me
bully
just a
something.
minute. You will continue. Let me ease myself. Go ahead, madam.
Go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
Okay, if you come online and maybe there is a lot of people that bullying each other online, they supposed to have a regulation or maybe law that will bind everyone, that when you come on social media, you don't need to be cursing people or bullying them or harass them. It's not about one person. You can't come here and talking mentioning one person. It's not fair. It's
Madam
not fair.
Kehinde,
It's a
sorry
lot
to
of
stop you.
people online cursing each other.
Okay. It's like you didn't join from the beginning.
Yeah, I did jump from the beginning. I understand that you know
Oh, okay.
um
Maybe you have to
bullying
take
on
that
social
point again. She
media
earlier
bullying on
mentioned the
social
act
media
that is in charge of all cyber offenses, including bullying, stalking. But you need to.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
So yes, that is why we choose that topic. Because like I
Yes, I
said
know.
earlier before you joined, there is a lot of this online. And I said it, I
It's
was
not
talking
when
about
some
mental
when
health.
I can see a lot of people saying Liz and Johnny. It's not only Liz and Johnny on social media. There is a lot of them on social media. They don't have to mention
Please,
one person's
let's
name.
not mention names. If there's
Stop
anybody,
mentioning names. Stop mentioning names.
yes,
It's not only
let's
Liz
not
and Johnny.
mention names. That is an
Is it only Liz
allegation.
and Johnny
And
on
if you
social
have
media? It's
proof,
not.
if
It's
you have
not.
proof, if you have proof or you have concern or you are a victim,
Exactly.
please try and file a report. And
Exactly. Thank
like
you.
I said, there is a crime called cyber crime, cyber stalking, or there is a criminal online cyber stalking bullying offenses that we have this act of 20 act is section 24 of the Cybercrime Act 2015. So it's a crime. And the first PRO also have, if you go to his page, you see he talks about that. You can actually file a petition, you can go to the nearest police station, file a report, and it will be taken, action will be taken. And when actions are taken, we talked about the prosecution action, the punishment for all this crime, which is 3 years imprisonment or fine of 7 million naira or both. That is if you are found guilty. So please, let's not mention names.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not covering for anybody.
Advise the person to take it off and he will take it.
I'm not covering for anybody. I only come here to say, don't mention somebody's name. A lot of people.
Ballon, please mute your mic. Mute your mic, please.
I didn't come here to, defend anybody. But I'm just saying.
I understand your point. You are just concerned that names.
Exactly. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
So I agree with you. Please let's not mention him. Remember that this is also online. When you mention that long, I guess I'll drop you because you are not muting your mic.
To do that,
Can't hear you. Mute your mic because the background noise is affecting. So please let's coordinate ourselves, let's respect ourselves and don't mention names. Remember the person is not even here. If you want to share such experience, share it. That okay, we agree. You agree with me that cyberbullying can cause this. It can lead to depression. It can lead to so many things. But I'm letting you know that it's an offense, and you can actually take it up with whoever is bullying you. Don't stay quiet. Try to file a report, and we will take it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So is it Sir Mike? Let me see. Sir Mike, you are next.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay, Mr. President.
I want to commend you guys' effort. It's not easy coming out to at least relate with the current technology by coming online.
Sorry, Stephen 222. Sorry, Sir Mike, hold on. Stephen 222, you've been coming up. I've been picking you. You are not muting your mic. That is why I'm no longer picking you. I will pick you again because you've been here for a while. If I pick you, please mute your mic until when it gets your turn to speak. All right, go ahead, sir.
My question is very simple. I want to ask, in a scenario where you're in a public transport and there is an incident of kidnapping, who is the first, who am I supposed to call on to? Is it the Nigerian police or the Nigerian?
Yeah, the emergency number. You know, emergency number.
Of which of them?
Of that state. Where are you calling from?
That is the Nigeria police emergency number, right?
Yes, but which state are you calling from?
No, I'm not in the country. I'm not in the country currently.
Okay, so maybe you have a family in Anambra, Abia, FCT. You get the emergency number saved on your phone for emergency like that.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking where are you calling from, because you can help the person. If maybe sometimes kidnappers will call the number, they use the phone. Please, Steve, I will drop you. Please mute your mic. Cruise ship, mute your mic. Mute your mic until when it gets to your turn. That is why other people are saying I should get a moderator, and I don't want you to be treated badly. A moderator will just mute you, and then I don't want it. So I'm dropping you, and I'm not picking you again. Cruise ship, I will drop you if you don't mute your mic. You request that I pick you up. I'm picking you up. Mute your mic. All right. So, like I said, get the emergency number of the state there and call. They will take care of it because mostly they use the victim's number to be contacting. So when such
So
a thing happen, we also track them and all that. So there are things we do that I will not give it up here, but get the emergency numbers. That emergency number of the state you are supposed to call first. Like for FCT Police Command, somebody should pin it there. 080 emergency number for FCT Police Command. If you get the emergency number for police FCT Police Command, we can also link with the right state. 0802023 020033913. Have a lot of number in my head, so pardon me. I'm taking it again. 08032003913. Thank you very much, Sir Mike. I guess that's all from you.
no, 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 not at all.
So
So
what
from
else?
what you're saying, that means the Nigeria police is in charge of issues like this, right?
Yes.
So the question is, why the difficulty? Because out of 10 cases, 9 out of 10 will always go south. What I'm trying to say is 9 out of 10, the police will not want to give you listening ears. Even if they do,
No,
they're not
that is
taking
an
it.
allegation. You are in diaspora. You don't. That is not true. It doesn't work like that. Why is our job? Then when we not give you listening ears? That's not true. Please call the number again. 080 for FCT Police Command emergency number 080 3200 3913. 080 3200 3913. 080 3200 3913. Thank you very much. So go ahead, Sir Mike.
Okay, that's all. You said it's not
Yeah,
true,
so
so I
it's
wouldn't
not
want
true.
to.
It's not true. We are here. That is our job. Every day we are here for you. We are supposed to be.
Because I feel a lot of people out the country
Don't
are
hold
mostly
until you get
guys
far.
are people that are good in different varieties of life, both in tech and other ways. What I'm trying to say this is there are things that when you hear about it's odd in the ears in the sense that you can't tell me in the 2025 you're hearing issues of
Yeah,
in a particular area that we cannot use drone, we cannot
that's
use
not
our
true.
modern day
Although we have
facility.
drones. I'm going to release a video of how our men, we know this kidnapping thing, we have a section. Their work is in charge of kidnapping. Once you call, they are the ones that will handle it. We have drones. We have drones. In first quarter too, we have a department that controls the drone in all states. We have that. So the rather we don't put out all our equipment like the way you see other people putting it out. You know, this country, our mentality is different, our kind of crime is different, the way we reason is different. So sometimes we are protecting for security purpose. We don't put out everything we have for security purpose. So we have drone. So don't listen to what bloggers and vloggers and online people are saying. We are just talking about cyberbullying. Some people just come, they will just say a lot of things, and they will say that nothing in this country is working. Nothing in this country is working. But check it out. Where they are last year is not where they are today. And some of them are part of the problem of what is happening. Do you understand? So the Nigerian police force, even if you don't want to agree with me, you can agree with me as well. Look at me now. It's part of the change. I am here talking to you. In the past, I wasn't here. It's not like we didn't have a PRO. So as everything is changing, what is trending, how we get information, we are also coming out and we are trying to reach out to members of the public, get information, verified information, because most of these people are not putting the actual things that are happening. Some of this news you see, maybe it's something that happened years ago. They will go and recycle it because they want to create content and get money. They will sit down in their house in diaspora. I'm talking about, because most of these things are coming from them. People that are living in Nigeria, mostly, it's not all, some are doing the same because they see those people doing the same. They will sit down, make video. There's another video I'm making right now because somebody, he said he's a relationship, I think he helps people or connects people. So at the end of this video, I see that that is where he gets attention by saying that FCT is not safe, this place is not safe, don't go here, my car was stolen, this is happening here, this is happening here, based on what he heard. At the end of the day, he get people attention, say they say this place no dey safe, maybe that is where I'm living. He start creating panic. And then at the end of the video, it's now said, if you want me to join you with somebody, connect me on so. You see, that is where he's driving at. Very selfish, then creating panic. And I have invited him to come and give me details. Since you have details that this so places, that mentioned about 7 places in FCT that is not safe, I called him to come and give me details. I gave him my personal number. I put it on that platform. He did as if he's blind. He did not see it. He did not see it, he did not respond, he did not come to give me information. That is, he doesn't want a solution. If you want a solution, you give the solution to the police. Give that suggestion to the police. This is my number, this is my platform, I'm always here. Give me that information. Stop creating panic and stop misleading people who are not in Nigeria, because mostly they are the one talking on social media, misleading people, creating panic. We have cases where somebody will say something is happening here. We will go there and will not see it. I will be on social media, I will see. I will go, I will not see it. Like yesterday is a living proof. Somebody said this one is actually true, but the man was smart, because some of you here that sent the information to me also sent to him that I'm coming, because when they sent to me that he's having a child at that kind of hour, 10 p.m., and there's mosquito there, there's grasses there, he didn't care, the snakes and danger of that place. He said he was protesting. Protest. You have the freedom and right to protest when you are not violent. But as well, that child that you put out there is not right. That is child abuse, child trafficking. And I was going there for the child. I wasn't going there for what he's doing, because he didn't block the road. If he like, let him stay there, let mosquito bite him, I don't care. But when I got there, the same people that sent information to me, sent information to him that I was coming. And then this man now, before I got there, the child was not there. I only saw the toys to prove to me that, because there was a video that there's a child, I saw it, but I can't see the child. So what will I do to the person? I have to leave him. So you see, these things that they put out on social media is not true. Most of them is not true. Where there is human being, I'm not saying there is no crime in Nigeria. There are crime. Of course, we have human beings. When there is human beings, there is definitely gonna be crime. But saying that the Abuja is not safe is not right. Let's not put out. If you have information, share with us, and we will act. It is when we don't act that you now say, I told the police and nothing happened. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot, and we cannot do it alone. It has to do with security. It is your business as well. So thank you very much. I hope I've answered your question. I've said a lot, and I think I was going emotional because of the way people talk and talk with our efforts. We put out something there. If they will not see that one, I will put out videos. You see this one now, they will not share it. They will not cut out to share it. But when I say one wrong thing, you will see them sharing it, and then tagging me. Some people will go and tag me on their video with a different kind of headline. Then when people go and listen, it's not really what I say. That is what they do. And most of them are in diaspora. I'm saying it because they always say, you see them in their room. Some of them will be eating. Some of them will just sit down in their room and be doing video and be inciting, misleading, and also creating panic to members of the public. Work with the police. We are ready to work with you. We are out here working with you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you
I
very
really
much.
appreciate. But there is something. The thing is, the Nigerian police.
Next.
the Nigeria police need to
Oh, you
create
never
more
finish. Oga, it's getting late.
familiarity,
My time
familiarity with
off
each
is 8
people.
o'clock and I have 3 people. So please come up
All
tomorrow
right,
again.
all right.
Come up tomorrow
Thank
and
you,
we'll talk. So let's give
thank
others
you.
chance to, yeah.
Sure.
Madam, the only woman there, or now your wife picture you put there.
Hi. Good evening, ma.
But yeah, good evening.
Is it my turn to talk?
Yes, it's your turn to talk. I've not heard the voice
Okay,
of a woman since. Men, they attack me now.
okay, thank you so much for this platform. It's a means to express ourselves and ask questions. I am Comrade. I'm a human rights activist, advocate for women and the girl child. Mike, I just want to ask you two
Wow, I think I would like
questions.
to talk to you more. I will still talk to you more because of who you are.
Okay,
There are other topics that I need
okay,
to talk to professionals, so I will still look for you. Please, my number is on this my platform. Please send me a WhatsApp. Okay, go ahead.
okay. I want to ask you two questions, just two. You know, is it like, for instance, you are scrolling Facebook and you saw a case that drew your attention? As someone that advocates for children, do you have rights to petition such persons, and you know very well that this is a capital offense? Do you have right to petition without you seeking for the family person's attention or looking for who will help you get access to the family? I
When
just
it
want to know
involves a
if,
child, madam, when it involves a child, you don't need permission. Call our attention to it. Let's look at it
okay,
from the
why am I
yes.
saying this about? I was scrolling Facebook. I saw a child, because I know it has been passed into law that no more female child circumcision. That's a gender mutilation. I will use that word because of your live broadcast. So, and as I was going through, I saw a baby that the mother, after giving birth, she died immediately, and she gave birth to twins girls. So, in the course of Nigerians trying to help, I was following the case to know how they are going to help those children. I noticed that one of the child was C. I will not measure, because of your life. I told you I will not measure the gender mutilation. But sure you understand what I'm trying to say, ma?
Yeah, I do. I 100% understand where you are going, driving.
Okay, so after then, one of the child bled to death, to kpai. One of the child bled to kpai in the course of the gender mutilation. I think they were about 2 weeks old when they were circumcised. So
Eight.
that broke that broke my heart, and I sent a petition regarding the case, because the other child was in a critical condition that they even refused to take her to the hospital. So it was when I intervened that they have to take the child to the hospital, and I was requesting that the other child should be taken away from the father. You know, it's so unfortunate that because I'm not on ground, I'm not in the country, so
So,
nothing was
madam,
done.
moving forward, since this is your line,
Yeah.
this is what you do. When you see such a thing, please call our attention. There was a issue of domestic violence. A video was going around where a certain individual was beating up his wife. And I don't know who was making the video in the house, but it went online and we saw it here in Abuja. And people called we saw it. When we saw it, the first PRO actually sent it to me. That was how I saw that video. And he said, they said it's in Abuja, somewhere in Apo, right? Yeah, somewhere in Apo, and we should get them. And we really went ahead and got them. When we see things like that, we act on it. And we have gender offices, gender desk officers that handles that. So please, when you have things like that, share it with us, and we will look into it. So I don't know who you wrote the petition to. And
I wrote it to the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice.
okay, you didn't write it to the police. You anyway. Now I'm telling you, when you see there's something like that, send it to us. We'll find out. We'll try to to investigate, and we try to act on it. Send it to the police.
Okay.
So please, on my
Okay, one
page,
last.
you will see the number of PROs go down. I'm the last person here. 36 states, including FCT. You see FCT.
Okay.
WhatsApp me so that you can be sharing some of these things. Me too, I'm into that. I
Okay.
check all those things. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. President,
You're welcome.
To you,
I
ma.
don't know which kind of president where you be president of where?
Presidents of
On
everywhere. First,
TikTok.
I want to commend
You're
the
welcome.
Nigerian.
I've been dropping you
Yes,
mistakenly. Sorry.
yeah.
You and Professor,
First,
I don't offend you today.
no problem. First, I want to commend your job. The Nigerian police are truly trying, and I think this new phase, trying to communicate with people, is going to go a long way because security is a collective effort, and if we work hand in hand with the police, we can make Nigeria a safer place. Ordinarily, I know the Nigerian police are sophisticated, but I have two questions. And the first question, which is simple: people that are in diaspora that believe they are untouchable, that come online to spew nonsense, what is the Nigerian police doing about these people? Because they believe they are untouchable. That's my first question.
What was the second one so that when I'm
The second
answering,
question: say a person living in diaspora comes online and say, I have record and I have information that the president of the country is sending assassins to unalive people.
sorry?
A person living in diaspora comes online to say that he or she has records and evidence to prove that the president of our country is sending assassins to unalive people. I have the recording, and this is not the first time this person has done this.
I think you will have to share that with our Interpol, right? We spoke
Okay.
about Interpol. We spoke
Yep.
about Interpol, and I will send you their website
Oh yes.
where
If you
or email where you can share this information.
Okay, what if this person is a known offender that has said something like this before online previously? This is somebody
Share
famous
this
online.
one. Share this one. And share that one too. Those are part of
Okay,
evidence.
good. So where will I share this information, ma'am?
I will send me a DM so that I can give you my WhatsApp number so that I can give you the right channel to share
Okay.
that.
As we speak right now, I'll send you a message now. Thank you
All
very much
right.
again, ma'am.
All right, Mr. President. And then the second one is okay, it's the same. It's
Yeah,
the same. It's almost the
yeah,
same thing.
because there are a
So
lot
it's
of
the
people
same
who live in
problem.
diaspora. They believe they are untouchable, and I believe you can be online,
We have
be
Interpol. Like we said, there
yeah,
was one woman that made the same complaint, and I told her that we have Interpol, and when some of these things are reported, the Interpol goes all the way to get these people. So if you are in diaspora and think you can offend somebody here and the person file a report, we will definitely investigate and we'll go there and get you.
yes,
I think
because
we do that. I also mentioned that the first PROs released a statement at last 2 weeks. It's not even long, where the Interpol went to arrest somebody that a case they were investigating. They went to another
yeah.
country to get. We are
Because
working
I
with
have
them.
stories of the diasporans that have threatened my life, telling me if they catch me, they want to live me, say all sort of
It's a good
things.
thing. And you
So
now
I've
know
sent you a
that.
message, man.
Yeah, I will
Yeah, the
send
point
you.
is, they believe they are untouchable, but I want them to know that there is a law in Nigeria. Just stay abroad. If you come, we will arrest you and ensure you go through the proper channel and process. So I've
Yeah,
sent you a
even if
message,
we
man.
don't come, once you file a report, we will go there through the Interpol. The Interpol will
Thank you very
investigate
much.
you and get
Thank you.
it. Yeah.
I've sent you a message now, man. So I look forward
All
to your
right. All
response so I
right.
can get the
Make it
number.
simple for you. Check my page's
Okay.
numbers.
So you said your
Numbers.
number is the last one on the list,
Yeah,
yes?
you see FCT PRO.
All right.
That yes, that's my WhatsApp number. Just WhatsApp me and then I'll message you the right this thing.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. That'll be all for now. Thank you.
Cruz, you are here. Okay, Cruz, you are next. Cruz, she.
Hello, ma. Good
I
evening.
don't know who you dey cruise. Not be
Who's
waiting
sick,
there your
Michael?
DM be that.
Yeah.
Michael
So good evening,
Martino,
ma'am.
cruise ship.
Yes,
We
Michael.
are taking the first
Good
part
evening,
now to
ma'am.
Michael.
Ma, can you hear me? Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to appreciate you first for giving us the privilege and your listening here and the time to ask questions and you answer them. It's not easy. So I have just 3 things to put out. So, and the first one, before I say the 3 things, I live in
Mr.
Lagos
G,
State,
please
and I've been
mute your
extorted.
mic. Mr. G, mute your mic. Yes, thank you very much. Go ahead, Cruz.
Okay.
Michael.
Yeah, I live in Lagos State, so I've been extorted 3 times. 3 times, let me just say 3 times by the Nigeria police force for just a petty reason.
Okay, in Lagos. So, please, Cruz Michael, if your complaint is from Lagos, please, I think your network freeze there. If you can hear me, call back tomorrow. The PRO Lagos is going to be live on this show tomorrow. So, please call the PRO Lagos and he will answer you. He will get your concerns and act on it. So, please call back tomorrow. Prof, go ahead.
I hope I'm audible enough.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you for bringing me up. Thank you for the good work you're doing, and I think you are setting the pace for a new trend. I actually just wanted to say something about this
Sorry, your
vulnerable
background is
children.
noisy. It's
These
distraction.
vulnerable children, on the topic we have today. So I'm very much concerned about the vulnerable children and the kids, the infants who sometimes are also
Your
being.
background,
Can you
Mr.
hear me now?
Prof, somebody is making noise in your background and is distracting you what you are saying. Okay, you were talking about
You with me now?
children.
Am I
Yeah,
am I
we
okay now?
will. Yeah.
So as I was saying, I'm really much more concerned about the kids, the children, in this case. But you just spoke about it a little bit now because the children cannot file petitions by themselves. So in this case, I'm looking at an opportunity where the Nigerian police can work with evidences and sweep into action without waiting for formal petition to be written in the case of these vulnerable children and kids. But you've spoken a little bit about it. I just want you to re-echo and re-emphasize it, and so that the public can have that information, that if they get to see such things being displayed on the internet, they can send those things to the police and the police can act on them. So that's
Of
what I
course,
wanted to say.
the police, thank you very much, Prof. And like I said before, we have series of cases of child abuse, maltreatment, trafficking, and all that we've gotten online, and we handled them well. So there's one in Anambra, and there's some in FCT, and there are cases of domestic violence and all that. So if you see a video, though we don't usually trust some things on social media, but when you see them, send it to us for us to verify. And please on that thing, my charger. It's for us to verify and locate where these things happen and act on it. There was a time I was talking about residents of FCT. Because of cases like that, they will go and bring up a very small girl or the child to come and be a house help or take care of their children, and end up treating the child in a kind of way, and we saw videos they shared for us, and we have investigated that video. We went to another state to go and arrest the woman when she ran away in one particular case like that. So when people see things that involve children that cannot fight for themselves, please share that thing with the PROs. You can share it with me, and when we find out that it happened in so states, we know who exactly to share those things with. So don't keep quiet when you see it. Try to share with us. It is our duty to verify if it's an old video. If it has happened, we can as well tell you that, okay, this thing happened, this is how it was handled, this is an old video, it never happened, or this is happening. Because all these bloggers now, they go and bring up a video. Some are not even videos that happen in the country. Maybe it's another country, they will just add it up and say, this one is happening in this country. So we are the one to verify for you. So when you have such things, share it with us. Children that cannot speak, please share those information with us, most especially me, and we will definitely look into it and act on it. So thank you very much, Prof. Mr. G, I think you are the last for today, because I have to go and do some other things and close. This is past 8 in the night, and we've been here for like maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for the opportunity, Officer. Good afternoon to you from my end.
From my end.
And I appreciate your dedication to protecting our communities, the opportunity you're giving us to come on live and ask questions. I'm not sure what the topic is for today, or what
bullying,
you guys are
cyberbullying.
Unfortunately, I don't have a question about cyberbullying.
No, but you can ask anything. Mental health. We talk about it. When you bully people, it can lead to some mental health, mental breakdown, and all that. But you can't. You must not stick to the problem. Talk about anything of your concern.
Okay, I think my concern is in regards to transparency on how the police force operates in Nigeria. And I would like to use a particular case as a case study, whereby maybe you can share some light or tell us how the police force had handled the case, why they have, for me, I want to say how they failed in handling of the case, and what lessons have you learned moving forward, so we in diaspora, we members of the public, can be reassured and feel safe that, despite the challenges that you guys are going through, we can still trust you people. Now, the case is about Mohbad's case, the death of Mohbad.
How did I even have an instinct that you were going there?
So,
okay.
I just feel like the case for a layman, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward in the sense that when someone passed away, or when there's a death in a particular location, everyone present should be able to give information that would help you do your investigation. And from the look of things, the public do not know what investigation you guys carried out. There's no reassurance. The case has been dragging for over 2 years, over a year now. No one is saying anything. The lack of trust in police force, it's now an evidence. You're basically just saying that, okay, yes, you're for doing nothing, and yes, you don't care.
No,
that man could have been anybody's family member. That man could have been anyone's child. That man could have been anyone's brother. But the police force the Nigerian police force have utmost opportunity to reassure the public and show everyone that they can still be trusted. But what is the situation? What are the challenges? Why are you guys not able to reassure the public using this case as an example to prove a point?
Well, I will have to refer you back tomorrow. The PRO Lagos, where that incident happened in particular, is going to be on here by 6 p.m. tomorrow. So please, can you come up and ask this question again? Ask him, because he was there when everything happened, the investigation. So I'm bringing him up tomorrow by 8 p.m.
Okay.
By 6 p.m. 6 p.m. he will be here, and he will answer your question. It wasn't my jurisdiction, so
Thank you very much. And
stay
that's going to
tuned,
lead me
because
to the
tomorrow
second
Lagos
question.
State PRO CSP Ben will be here
Okay.
live on my program.
I'll be live tomorrow myself, and that's going to lead me to the second question about
Okay.
police force being needing a total overhaul. They need total refurbished. They need to do more in terms of data.
Now only
You know,
data be the problem.
so that's not the only problem. One of the major problem I see you guys are facing is welfare.
You think so?
I've always said to myself that
Yeah, sometimes, you know what? My time is up. So tomorrow, once PRO speak, Lagos finish with you, I will now come up. Him too can also answer that, because it concerns the Nigerian police force in general. But we'll talk about that, because we discussed that earlier before. Probably you were not online. We'll discuss that. We'll still discuss it for others who were not online today, so that they can also get some information. So I appreciate your coming up, and please join me tomorrow. The program starts by 5, but the Lagos PRO is coming up by 6 p.m. It's coming up by 6 p.m. So, and anybody that has anything from Lagos, please hold on for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Lagos State PRO will be here. And we've spoken to him, and he gave me time 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. on the dot. Make una know to pursue, and so that I know will come again.
No problem.
In asking your questions, and anything that has to do with Lagos and other things, we will handle it. Even the data analysis, how it works, I will still talk about it. He'll feel to talk about it. So thank you very much for joining, and
No problem.
I'll see
Thank you for
tomorrow.
having me.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Light, I have to drop you off here. This is where we draw the curtains for today, and we'll be on tomorrow by 5 p.m. So please join us tomorrow. Maybe you have gotten word on what we're doing here. Maybe you have something to say tomorrow, and I appreciate you staying all through the session. Thank you very much. I will have to drop you now while I round up. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining my live today. We talked about mental health and cyber bullying acts, and that is an offense, and you should file a report against anybody who cyberbully you, stalk you, or anything. Let's stop dragging ourselves, calling our names, and cursing on social media, because it's a crime, and is punishable. You can go to 3 years imprisonment, or you pay a fine, or both. So please, let's do it well to stop cyberbullying. We can always disagree without causing each other. Let's think about some people mental breakdown, and what that can lead to. It can also lead to suicide and other things. So please, let's be careful on how we comment on social media, what we post on social media. Let's use our social media to inspire others to use our social media in the rightful way. And also we talked about some of you sharing information. When you make videos about anything that has to do with security, please contact, most especially the FCT, contact the FCT PRO for verification. And if you have any information, share with us. Share with us to help us do our job very well. Security is everyone's business. I'm sorry the guest for today was not able to join because something came up, and he has to attend to it. When next he has the time, I will announce to you. But tomorrow, please, let's share this live, engage this live so that other people can come up and be aware of this program. They have questions, they have needs, and they want to verify information. They can come up and verify information and talk to us. If you have anything you want to share with the police, please come. If you have any suggestions, come on this live. Try to share this live, save this video, share it, continue to engage this video. And those of you in Lagos, we have PRO Lagos tomorrow. He's coming up. So all your questions that has to do with Lagos, please join me tomorrow by 5 p.m. The PRO Lagos is coming by 6 p.m. So we have Lagos PRO. Our famous CSP Ben Undein is going to join us tomorrow by 6 p.m. So stay tuned and share this live stream. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. For those of you who didn't pick up, I apologize. But please come up tomorrow and I will pick you up. Thank you very much, and I will see you. I remain your PRO for FCT, SP Josephine Adi. Bye for me. Bye for me.